Okay, so it's been a couple of years since I've recorded a video of my entire 28 millimeter Napoleonic collection. And so with all this sheltering in place and having lots of time on your hands, trying to find fun and interesting things to do to occupy my time, I thought I would update that with this video. So I would say in the last 2.5 years, I've probably added about 33% more figures to my collection. I don't know. But anyway, let me kind of show you what I got. I've added to my Portuguese. These I think I went from 2 to now I have 5 Portuguese battalions. And what I do with the flags is I print them out in black and white and then I paint them myself, and I really like the effect of that. It turns out really well. So that's the line battalions, 5 of those. And then I have a Warlord Games battery there, and then the light infantry. Really like those. The only metal cavalry figures I have, I believe these are from Perry. These are some dragoons. They're a little later than the time frame that I have, but anyway, I really wanted them and like them. Love the wagon from Warlord Games. The limbers, I used the plastic caissons from the Victrix box and then bought the figures from Perry, the horses and riders. Really like that. Then I have my Guards Brigade, two battalions. Again, the flags are printed out and then hand painted. I like the effect of that. So these are large battalions, 40 figures each, and 10 companies. Next I have the Spanish. So the Spanish is increased. I have 3 line battalions, and then a militia battalion there. And then the other thing I added, I think this is from Foundry Games, are the guerrillas. Really like that. The battery is from Victrix Games, and it's plastic, but I used the bicorns to kind of get that effect, so it turns out pretty well. And then next to it is one of my 2 Victrix Royal Foot Artillery. Then here's the light cavalry that I have for my collection, British. These are Perry Light Dragoons with Shakos. And then these are Perry Light Dragoons with the Tarleton tops. Here's some Hussars, Perry's as well. Some more Light Dragoons. And then another regiment of Hussars, 24 figures strong. You can also see that I've got a lot of different casualty figures that I've collected over the years. So those are the Allies, pretty much, and then some British cavalry. And now the British infantry. There's a line battalion, another line battalion. You can see the rifles that are out in front. Very nice figures. Again, lots of casualty figures that I've accumulated over the years. Paint those up and just kind of threw them out just to get them on the table. Here is another Royal Horse Artillery battery from Victrix. Another line battalion. This is a horse battery from Warlord Games. You can see the command figures, more command figures. And this is my heavy cavalry, and these are Warlord Game figures. So that's 1 regiment of heavy dragoons, another regiment of heavy dragoons. These have the bicorn, so it's more suitable for my time period. And then some household cavalry, probably a little later. Another line battalion, there. A foot battalion, a Royal Horse Artillery Battalion. I think I already provided that. And then here's several more British line battalions. I like these a lot. This is a light infantry battalion. They're all on single stands. This is the KGL, King German's Legion. Another, I think that's the 7th Infantry Battalion. And these are my Highlanders. And these are Victrix as well. Again, all the flags are printed and then I hand paint them, and really like the effect of that. I can shade them and they all kind of look alike. So that's my British and Allies. And now let's take a look at the French. These are the dragoons, dismounted dragoons. This is my first batch of them, and I put the fences on there, and I thought that turned out really well. And then supporting them, these are the 2 regiments of dragoons. There's 18 figures in each one of those regiments. And then I have my guard. So this is the middle guard, 2 battalions of middle guard. They've got the great coats and things, so I like that. Then these are the old guard grenadiers, very nice. And then the old guard chasseurs and chasseurs. And then I've got a guard battery. This is Victrix plastics, but with the bear skins to make them old guard. And then you can see the gun line, lots of guns. So I think there's 4 different batteries there. One's a foot artillery, a horse artillery battery. I think those are Perry's. And going down the line here, so these are light battalions, Laguerre, and I think I have 4 of those. And then here's a line battalion. Really like this limber and the wagon. The wagon's Warlord Games. I think the riders and horses are from Perry. This is a Perry battalion. I'm sorry, Warlord Games, and this is also Warlord Games. This is my heavy cavalry. So I've got 2 regiments of cuirassiers. I have 18 figures. And then I have also the Carbiniers, 18 figures. Most of what's on this side of the table are allies. So, I've had enough French, so I just wanted some variety. So I've got some Italian battalions. So I think I've got 5 of those, or 4 of those, 3 line, as you can see. And then this light battalion, I like the green. Green turns out really well. And then Victrix plastic, but as painted up as an Italian battery. These are Swiss. That's the Canaries in their yellow coats. And then a Swiss battalion in French uniforms, but with red. These are some Victrix Austrians, but I painted them up as Baden troops because I think the helmets are fairly similar. And there's their officer up on the hill. Next, I have some German, these are Confederation of the Rhine battalions. They're Victrix as well, painted up. There's a Nassau battalion, and then I used some Hussar Busbies to make the elite companies. And this one has, and these are my most recent additions. This is 2 Westphalian battalions there, and then the Vistula Legion, 2 battalions of those. I added another battalion. And then my light cavalry. These are Warlord Games Chasseurs à Cheval. And then another regiment of Chasseurs à Cheval. And then some Perry Hussars. Very nice. Some officer figures. I just didn't attach anything. Those are my Lancers. Again, Warlord Games. 24 figures. And then another Confederation of the Rhine brigade of two battalions. And then 2 line regiments of 4 battalions each. And these are again Victrix. Really, really like those. Very nice. Skirmishers out in front, along with this nice casualty figure there. An officer leading his French Lancers into the battle. So, this is it. Really have enjoyed painting these, collecting these over the last couple of years, and so thank you for watching, and stay safe out there. It's crazy times, but I wish you all well. God bless. Bye-bye.